Well, first of all, happy birthday, Ryan. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jamie Boskett. I have the privilege of serving as the president and CEO of your Virginia Museum of History and Culture. And I am here to kick off our awards ceremony. And I promise not to belabor my opening remarks. I'll be brief. But first and foremost, how about a round of applause for all of our contestants this year? This is day 2 for us, day 1 for you all, and we're just absolutely thrilled. This has been an incredible weekend here at the museum. We're, first and foremost, just overjoyed to see so much life back in this building after 2 years of being rather quiet, both because of COVID and, if you hadn't noticed, a little bit of a construction project here as we re-energize this wonderful institution for you and for all Virginians. Today, as I was going around, one of the things I was struck by, and not particularly surprised, because we've been honored to host the state competition since 2017, but to see the spark in your eyes, maybe for some of you it was a little bit of nervousness when you were talking to the judges, but I'll say it's a spark of passion. And it reminded me of my own experience, not specifically with History Day, but when I first went to a museum as a young guy in upstate New York, and I think I was maybe 11 or 12 years old. It's the first museum memory I have, and walking through a place much smaller than this, but I was so captivated by it. I don't know, I guess I had never really sort of connected the dots of the ways in which we learn and experience history until I was walking through this historic home, and for me, it caused that spark of passion in my eye. In my heart, and I've been doing it ever since. And so from 14 years old, I was hired as a tour guide for this local historical society. I went off and studied history as an undergraduate, and then I went on and got my graduate degree in museum studies, which led me to working at the most visited historic home in America, George Washington's Mount Vernon, and then ultimately to here 5 years ago. And so in just, 25 years' time, it went from a moment of sort of a spark of interest and passion in history to the great fortune of being able to be in a dream job where I get to think about history every day, and I get to work with an incredibly talented and dedicated group of people that make a place like this come to life for all of you. So I want you just to take that moment today when you were being grilled by the judges and the culminating moment of all of the hard work that you put into this, and think about the ways in which history is valuable in your life, in our lives collectively, and the ways in which this interest that you have now could turn into something really important and impactful in your life. So I hope that you'll take that to heart today, and don't let anyone tell you that there aren't wonderful roles and opportunities for someone who wants to do history for their career. I heard that a few times, and we had a speaker with us yesterday that it mentioned the same. But I think I am maybe an example, one of those examples of the ways in which this can be a tremendous opportunity for you. So today, there will be first place winners and second place winners and third place winners, and some will go on to nationals, and some of you will win special prizes. But I think it's also important to remember that each of you have accomplished something really important by even getting here. And I know your family is proud of you. I know your teachers and your school are certainly proud of you. And I know that all of my colleagues here at the VMHC who have come to work 2 days in a row, thrilled to see you, are exceptionally proud of the interest that you've shown and the talent and the research you've done. So congratulations to each and every one of you. How about one more round of applause? One last thing before we get to the awards. Hopefully you noticed in your packets that there is an opportunity for each of our participants to enroll as a member of your State History Museum. So don't throw that out. I hope that you'll take that opportunity, that free opportunity to become a member, to learn more, to engage with your museum, and then ultimately when this construction project is finished in just 2 weeks' time, you can use that membership to come back and have free access all year long to the museum. So just one way for us to say thank you and congratulations for all the hard work you've done. Now, if you would join me in welcoming my colleague, Sam Floor, who is Virginia History Day extraordinaire, and he will begin our awards.
All right. Woo! You did it. We're here. Congratulations. Again, let's just woo! Yeah, let's let it out. Woo! This is a fun day. My name's Sam. I'm the one who's been incessantly emailing you all for the past many weeks and months, so thank you all for your patience there. It is my absolute privilege to be in this position as Virginia History Day coordinator. This is an amazing program with all these amazing students and teachers. It's an absolute just joy to work on this with and for you all. So thank you for the opportunity to have this, again, amazing job. And I studied history in college and in graduate school. So again, it can happen. I also want to just say a couple other thank yous. So thank you to, first of all, teachers. We can't thank our teachers enough. So look around. If you're a teacher in this room, how about you just wave your hand if you're a teacher? Wave your hand. Yeah, let's do it. Woo! This program would not exist without our teachers doing this with and guiding you students through this process. So incredible thanks to all of you. We can't thank you enough. Also a thank you to all of our judges. Do we have judges in the room still? Wave your hand if you are a judge. Yeah. We had about 30 judges, and these are complete volunteers who chose to spend a beautiful April Sunday afternoon inside our building, and the only thing we gave them was free bagels and sandwiches and a water bottle. So we would give them more if we could, and we thank you so much for your dedication. And then a huge thank you to my colleagues and all the volunteers that helped with today. This is not just me. There's a huge, everyone in this building helped put this program together. And so it really, truly was a team effort. And thank you to everybody for all that you did, coming in early and staying late, helping me stuff packets and so forth. So thank you to all of them too. They deserve a round of applause. Okay. That's enough thanks and all that good stuff. So let's get to the meat of the program, which is our awards. So we're going to start with our special awards. And our special awards are sponsored by various cultural institutions across the state and nationally, and based off of different topics. So these are topical awards. And they're given to projects who study particular events and specialties in history. And we have many of our special awards sponsors here in the room with us, and they will be coming up to hand out some of their awards when that time comes. Thank you in advance to all of our partners for making all of this possible. And a note on the certificate. So we have a single certificate for each project, or for each award, excuse me. So if you are a group that won an award, your team will get a single certificate. These all have monetary honorariums that go with them, and we will be contacting you about that at a later date. So unfortunately, we can't all run off to, I don't know, where do kids go spend lots of money these days? Do you guys go to, not Toys R Us or, I don't know, go to Amazon. You can't run out to Amazon quite yet. Maybe put it on mom or dad's credit card, and you can pay them back later with your check that will come in the mail soon. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start off with our some teacher awards that we have. We're really honored for the first year to be offering District Teacher of the Year awards, which are given to teachers for all of the geographic districts of History Day. So you all came from District 1 or 2 or 5, et cetera. And these are, again, just to honor our teachers. We can't do enough. We wish we could give these out to every single one of you, but we can't thank you enough. So the winner of this award demonstrates an enthusiasm for the subject of history, fosters a spirit of inquiry, promotes innovative teaching techniques, and provides leadership in the field of history education. The 7 winners of this award will receive a certificate, 1-year VMHC teacher membership, and a $150 honorarium. So we gave out some yesterday, so not all 7 will be given out today, but we do have 4 award winners in the room with us today. So from District 1, we have Mickey Vanderwerker from Bedford History Day Club. From District 5, we have Kathleen Stankowitz, Langley High. Not here? Okay, that's okay. We'll get it to her. From District 6, we have Kathleen LaRue from Tallwood High. And from District 8, we have Catherine Snow from John Randolph Tucker High. And I don't think Catherine is here. I think she told me she could not make it, but we'll give it to her. So a huge round of applause to all of our teachers one last time. All right, now we're moving on to our student awards. So the first one is the Bobby Chandler Senior Project Award. This award recognizes a senior division project that demonstrates distinction in historical research and scholarship. The $750 award, made possible through the Kip Kephart Foundation, is given to a project that is creative and uses original primary source materials in a meaningful way. Today's winner is Adina Tawald and Hiba Khalid from Radium Girls. And we have all these too, so we can of course share these, our photographer pictures with you guys too. All right, next we have the Betsy S. Barton History Day Scholarship. And special award sponsors, if you're here, you can come on upstage and hand the certificate out. So Betsy S. Barton was a longtime Virginia educator who touched many people. And this award honors a high school junior or senior who is a passionate advocate for history education and who is deeply committed to including all voices in our shared historical narrative. For Betsy, teaching history was an involving exercise in teaching humanity and tolerance, a means of forging connections across time and space. She inspired and impacted a generation of young people and educators alike as an enthusiastic steward of history education. This $1,000 scholarship will be given to the Virginia History Day Project in any individual category that best represents the spirit of how Betsy taught and thought about history. Today's winner is Michaela Branham, the recognition of the Monacan Nation Debate and Diplomacy. You can grab it. Prom, very exciting. All right, next we have the VMHC Sports History Award. In recognition of this important subject matter, the VMHC will present an award to both a junior and senior division entry that demonstrates superior research and scholarship related to a sporting event, team, or athlete. Each winning project will receive a $200 prize. Today's winner is Shoji Wang, an unprecedented mass boycott, 1980 Moscow Summer Olympics. And our next prize is the Hollins University Women's History Award. To honor the importance of this field, the VMHC will present an award to both a junior and senior division entry that demonstrates superior research and scholarship related to the contribution, accomplishments, experiences, or perspectives of women in history. Each winning project will receive a $200 prize. Today's winner is Claire Key, America's Submerged Half, how Dr. Mabel Pinghua redefined the internal and external debates of the women's suffrage movement. And our next prize is the Diversity Richmond and Virginia Pride LGBTQ Plus History Award. To honor the importance of this field, Diversity Richmond and Virginia Pride will present one $1,000 award to either a junior or senior division entry that demonstrates superior research and scholarship related to the contribution, accomplishments, experiences, or perspectives of LGBTQ people in history. Today's winner is Drew Rivas from the Mattachine to Stonewall, How Diplomacy Failed the American Gay Rights Movement. Next, we have the George C. Marshall Award in Diplomacy. The George C. Marshall International Center will present an award to both a junior and senior division entry that focuses on diplomacy in honor of Secretary of State George C. Marshall. The winning entry in the junior and senior divisions will receive $100 and a family pass to visit George C. Marshall's historic home in Leesburg, Virginia. Today's winner is Michaela Bartos, Disastrous Diplomacy, the Impact of the Munich Agreement on World War II and Post-War Czechoslovak Recovery. And next we have the John Marshall Center Prize for Constitutional History and Civics. The John Marshall Center for Constitutional History and Civics will present an award to both a junior and senior division entry that demonstrates a superior understanding of the rights and duties of citizens, how government works, or why it has changed over time at the local, state, or federal level. Each winning project will receive a $200 prize. Today's winners are Jordan Krajewski and Rithika Bhagavatula, 933. Our next prize is the VMHC Award in Naval History. The VMHC recognizes the importance of the United States naval history, including the U.S. Coast Guard and Marine Corps. To honor this history, the VMHC will present an award, a $200 prize to the senior division entry that best explores naval history and related maritime subjects. Today's winners are Damian Kearns, Dia Gao, Jaewon Hong, Monte Berman, and Yanying Liu. And I apologize if I mispronounced your name. For John McCain, the Maverick in Debate. Our next prize is the MCV Foundation Medical History Prize. To honor the importance of this field, the MCV Foundation will present an award to both a junior and senior division entry that demonstrates superior research and scholarship related to medical history. Each winning project will receive a $200 prize. Today's winner is Madeline Antoscow, Andrew Wakefield, and the MMR vaccine. Okay. Give that to them later. Next, we have the George Washington Leadership Prize. Presented by George Washington's Mount Vernon, this $500 prize will be awarded to an outstanding projects in both the junior and senior divisions that demonstrate an understanding of the lasting impact of George Washington's leadership in both American and world history. Today's winners are Chrisley Ventura and Lainla Tashomi, The History of Pearl Harbor, the notable debate over America's foreign policy. As they make their way down, our next prize will be the Asala Richmond Chapter African American History Prize. The Richmond chapter of the Association for the Study of African American Life and History, or ASALA, will present an award to the project that best promotes, researches, preserves, interprets, or disseminates information about Black life, history, or culture in the global community. The winner in the senior division will receive a $100 prize. And today's winners are Anushiri Shah and Lily Worshipable, The Congo Bleeds Blue, the shortcomings of diplomacy that led to the assassination of Patrice Lumumba. Our next prize is the National Maritime Historical Society Maritime History Prize. The National Maritime Historical Society seeks to inform all Americans, young and old alike, of the rich maritime heritage of our country and its importance, not only in our past, but also in our future. We're going to award both a second and a first place prize in both divisions. First place prizes will receive a $100 award, as well as a subscription to the National Maritime Historical Society and their magazine, See History, as well as their teacher will receive that subscription and membership as well. Second place receives $50 as well as the subscriptions. Second place, we have Madeline Brindle, President T. Roosevelt's Triumph. And in first place, we have Bao Hong, Bharath Kashyap, and Cadence Rice, sink or swim the Lusitania to World War I. All right, our next prize is the MacArthur Memorial Prize. The General Douglas MacArthur Foundation will present 3 awards one each in elementary, junior, and senior divisions. The awards will be given to an outstanding entries that focus on some aspect of World War I, World War II, the occupation of Japan, or the Korean War, all events in which General MacArthur participated. The senior division will receive a $100 prize and also commemorative medallion from the MacArthur Memorial. Today's winner is Cameron Sasser. Shall he return? MacArthur and Mintz clash over Pacific strategy. And our next award is the Mary Bickaveris Award in Virginia History. This award is given by Mary's friends in honor of her many years of service as an educator in Virginia. She believed that the most important job in the world was teaching, and her love of democracy was her teaching trademark. This award is being given to a senior division entry focused on any aspect of Virginia history, and each student, so each individual person as a part of this award will receive $50. And today's winner is Zara Trail, the debate over forced sterilization. Our next award is the Military Aviation Museum Award in Aviation History. This award is being presented by the Military Aviation Museum to a senior division entry that focuses on aviation history with an emphasis on projects that relate to the World War II period. Recipients will receive a $500 award as well as a one-year family membership to the Aviation Museum. And winning students, their teacher will also receive a $100 award to support the purchase of classroom supplies and a one-year family membership to the museum as well. Today's winner is Emily Wagner, Wright versus Curtis, the patent to end all patents. And this works out well. Kate, you'll also be getting an award, so you can grab the certificate as well. All right, our next prize is the White House History Prize, sponsored by the White House Historical Association. This prize is awarded to an outstanding project that documented and analyzed White House history through subjects such as individual presidents, first ladies, resident staff, White House art and architecture, or important events that took place in the White House. The winning entry in the senior division will receive a $400 award. Today's winner is Leah Chung, the 1981 Patco's Strike, Fierce Debate, Failed Diplomacy, and Broken Unions. Oops. All right, and our last special award is the ALSA Asian History Award. The Asian and Latino Solidarity Alliance, or ALSA, will present one award to a project that best promotes, researches, preserves, interprets, or disseminates information about Asian life, history, or culture in the global community. This $250 award will be presented to a student. Today's winner is Jaewon Cha, the Korean Armistice Agreement, Divide and Diplomacy. All right, so congratulations to all of our special award winners. So, well, money is always fun, and thank you again to all of our special award sponsors for supporting and honoring history and these subject matters. Now we're talking about who's moving on to nationals, so the exciting part here. I want to emphasize a couple of things before we do this, that even if you don't win and move on to nationals, as Jamie said before, you should all be immensely proud of making it here in the first place, and do not be discouraged. It took a lot of hard work to make it to this level of the contest. Competition, there's a lot of really great projects out there, so some of the decisions were really tough. I overheard some of the judges deliberating, and there was some fierce discussions that took a long time. So you should all be just really proud of yourselves, regardless. Let's give a round of hand to everybody. Exactly. A note about awards. So we're going to be announcing third, second, and first place. First and second place winners will advance to the NHD National Contest, and third place winners will serve as alternates in the event one of the first two do not decide to advance. A note about winners. If you win a award, if you win a medal, please stick around for a picture that we're going to take at the end. We want to take a group picture with everybody, so don't run away. And then also, if you place first or second, stay just a couple minutes after that picture so I can give you just a brief little brief about what to expect, about the next steps. I'll tell you about that. Okay, we ready? Let's just woo! There we go. Okay, very good. All right, so let's do it. So we're going to start with senior individual performance. In third place, Cold War musical review, Nicholas Brunson. Yep. So third, second, and first all receive medals. So come on up. Second place, and I believe she is not here, is Trudy Bremet. Emily Davidson, a diplomatic martyr battling debates of first-wave feminism. But yeah. In first place is Shenandoah National Park, Debate and Diplomacy Leads to Displacement by Sarah Johnson. Moving on to senior group performance. In second place, Chloe Nasser and Caitlin James, 1793 Philadelphia Yellow Fever. And in first place, Dia Natarajan and Nathaniel Taylor, A Constitutional Conundrum. Senior paper. Third place, Michaela Bartos, Disastrous Diplomacy, The Impact of the Munich Agreement on World War II and Post-War Czechoslovak Recovery. In second place, Coco An, Building the Future with Soft Power, How Taiwan Utilized Internal Debate and External Diplomacy to Transition to Democracy and Address De-Recognition. In first place, Sam Esbach, The War on Veterans, When Their Diplomacy Was Met with Tear Gas. Senior individual website. In third place, Sean Fu, Margaret Thatcher and Deng Xiaoping, How Political Vision and Diplomatic Wisdom Shaped the Future of Hong Kong. In second place, Jacqueline Gautier, The Antarctic Treaty, Choosing Peace for a Frozen Continent. And in first place, Allie Lichtman, Alpha for the Beta, How Ida B. Wells and the Alpha Suffrage Club Bettered the Fight for Enfranchisement and the Intersection of Race and Gender. Next, we have senior group website. In third place, Noah Lair and Mason Monaghan, The Debate of the Bonus Army. In second place, we have Samara Alazar and Manashika Nair, Roe versus Wade, The Fight for Reproductive Rights. And in first place, we have Sarayu Jilamundi and Ishi Velpulu, The Indian-Pakistan Divide, The Overlooked Debate Behind the Partition. Senior individual documentary, Aiden Moon. Third place, South Korea's Road to Democracy, The Debate Between Economic Growth and the Democratic Process. In second place is Caroline Bruton, The Kitchen Debate, Debate and Diplomacy Through the American Kitchen. And in first place is Julia Hawker, The 1936 Olympics, A Lesson in Debate and Diplomacy. Traffic jam. All right, our next category is junior group documentary. In third place, Lily Worshable and Anshuri Shah, The Congo Bleeds Blue, the shortcomings of diplomacy that led to the assassination of Patrice Lumumba. In second place, Ryan Nguyen, Austin Nguyen, and Noah Walls, The Scopes Trial. How it changed America forever. Yeah. Woo. And in first place, Georgia Berg and Caroline Berg, Roger Sherman, creator of the Connecticut Compromise. Next, we have Senior Individual Exhibit. In third place, Charlotte Witzel, Evolution on Trial, the Scopes Trial and the Debate Between Science and Religion. In second place, we have Sydney Cameron, Loving v. Virginia, a case that decided love for all. From the long way back. Yeah! And in first place, we have Manzi Baradwaj. I apologize. World War Z, Diplomacy and the Treaty of Portsmouth. Baradwaj. Manzi Baradwaj. All right. This is it. Senior group exhibit. Third place, Allison Morris, Mary Clark, and Samantha Stager. Chinese Exclusion Act, The Quest for Inclusion. And in second place, we have Bao Hong, Cadence Rice, and Bharath Kashyap, Sink or Swim, the Lusitania to World War I. And in first place, we have Tanishi Dasgupta, Teresa Serafin, and Naihathi Yag. Hawi means to steal. So let's have one more round of applause for all of our winners. One more round of applause for being here, for everything that went into this. Happy History Day. So again, make sure if you have exhibits set up to take those with you. Have a great rest of your day. All medal winners, if you guys could come up here. Before we start moving around, to a note on the photograph. So that's Troy over there, our great photographer. He's going to need to get in the middle, and then he's going to need all of these seats down here to be empty. So if you're a parent that wants to take a picture, you can, but I guarantee you Troy's is going to be better, and we can send it around. And you can stand along Troy and behind him, but just we need to clear out this area in the front, okay? All right, so medal winners, come on down.